All right, man. The Detroit Pistons are forcing Saddiq Bey to do this, man. I think it's pretty cool. Obviously, he's been working a lot, um, very hard, and they are forcing him to find a hobby. And the hobby that he found, I don't think that's what they was talking about. But let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to notifications. We go live or drop a video. So the hobby. Remember when DeAndre Levy went out and found a hobby jumping out of planes and injured himself and never was the same player. uh, he was a daredevil, and I mean, he just for the Lions, he was a linebacker out of Wisconsin. He was really coming to his own. You know, Lions kind of had a lid on really good linebackers. I know you had Stephon, my man's from the Titans. He had some success. Then injured himself by celebrating on the logo. Then you had shout out to World Sports too. You know, but Levy was coming to be the next great, Lions linebacker, Boyd, Spillman, guys like that. And he jumped out of a plane and hurt himself, got cut, filed a grievance. I don't know how his grievance went. Never heard about it, but it says at the end of the last season, the Pistons staff recommended Saddiq Bey take time off to get a hobby outside of hoops. So what does Saddiq do? He moves to the mountains of Colorado and picks up hiking. So, um, like I said before, man, you love the hunger from these young guys, bro. You love the hunger. You love you love the hunger. You love you love the ambition. I mean, they working hard. Hopefully they continue to work hard, work smart. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully that can happen. So they got the right mindset. Now it's just about getting the right coaching and putting them in the right position. That's it. That's all it boiled down to. Getting them play defense. Hopefully egos don't develop. Hopefully everybody keep this golly G. We love each other attitude, and they seem like they bonding off the court, just having the right general to lead them. And Troy Weaver's putting a lot of the right pieces in place for that to happen. But in my opinion, I don't really think I don't really think we know what Saddiq Bey has to improve on. You can look at shooting percentages, you can look at everything. I just don't think he's utilized in the right way. That's my thing about it. About Saddiq Bey. I don't think he utilized in the right way. So I mean, I think that's the biggest thing about Saddiq Bey. I think we really don't know what he got in his game. Well, on a professional level, what he got in his game. We seen what he could do in Orlando. We seen what he could do when Jeremy Grant was out there, really light it up. But I think it's just so much more in this game. I think he can post up. I seen him play make. He can dribble, get it off the dribble, catch and shoot. I just think that's stretching the floor, stretching and catching and shooting is just a minor thing to his game. I think it's a minor part to his game. I just think off the dribble, isolation, pick and roll, running the pick and roll, his passing, his ability to post, and I think they have not really tapped into 100%. I don't even think 50% of his game, and I think him being subjected to being a floor spacer, I just think he got so much more to offer in that category. So, obviously a hard worker. So hopefully, in this new Jaden Ivey K Cunningham offense that he can really show y'all what he can do. He's my favorite player coming out that draft. So I mean, so cutting and posting and shooting and getting it off the dribble. So hopefully they call a lot more plays from this year. I like to see them kind of use them a little bit like Rip Hamilton. Moving off them screens, catching and shooting, coming off the pin downs, looking to attack. Let the probably see him stagger with the second unit, running pick and roll a little bit, coming downhill, attacking. Slashing. He can literally do it all. He kind of getting used like Tayshaun, kind of like sitting on that wing, that corner, offensively. Every now and again, Tayshaun will post. So I would love to see them get more out of him. I would extremely love to see them get more out of him. Because he can do more. And we've seen in that Orlando game, he scored 50 points. You understand the problem was the next game that Jeremy Grant came back, he tried to get 50 points. So you can't really have somebody out there to a young team. You got a veteran that's competing for points with him. You see what I'm saying? Who's competing, who's trying to in competition and scoring. So his defense, got to get a lot better. I say that's the really improving point offensively. You really ain't seen what he got yet. Offensively, you really ain't seen what he got. That's the crazy thing about it. You really ain't seen what he truly bringing to the table. So I mean, that's just my thing about it, man. He getting in great shape, so let's utilize him. I like to see the Pistons run a lot more. I like to see him have the ball in his hand a lot more. I like to see him plays drawn up for him and him just not being an afterthought. For a team that pretty much didn't play fast last year with the Pistons, they short and run a lot of plays for him. I think he should be a vocal point. That's it. I think he should lead the team in shot attempts. I think he should lead the team in plays called for him in the rhythm of the game. And then when you closing out, then it's probably gonna be K Cunningham. But yeah, he should really be utilized. You know, he really should be. He really should be more. Really should be utilized a lot more. To really exploit his gifts. And then and then maybe he played better defense, and maybe he just sitting that corner on the wing, and then he spot up, and his shooting percentages is kind of dropping and stuff of that nature because his engagement is not there. When you see guys get engaged, you run plays, you get them going. I think he's the number one guy they should get going early. We seen Kane kind of, do kind of, jog, kind of, get guys involved in the first half. But we see Cade as one of them dudes who can crank it up at will. You know what I'm saying? So really not concerned about getting Cade coming, Gay going when it's K going. When it's time to close the game out, if they have a dull period, Cade kick in like your air condition, when you got it on power save mode, or when it go, get to a certain temperature, then the kick on. That's Cade Cunningham. He can get hot whenever, and I think it's important to get Saddiq Bey hot, get him in rhythm and game, get him them backdoor cuts, get him them coming off catch and shoot screens, get him coming down, and pick and roll. I think it's important to get him involved first before. I think it's important to get him involved first, and then we'll see where Ivy fit in as a rookie, but K can really just kicking on. So you worry about getting Bay, Ivy, Bagley. You worry about getting those guys going first. You know what I'm saying? You kind of worry about getting those guys going first, and then K can just pick and choose his spots, and that was Chauncey was so great at. When he got to Detroit, he learned it's something that clicked, or something that clicked in his mind that you know what, I don't have to score. Let me get everybody involved, run the offense, and Mr. Big Shot know when to pick and choose when to score and be lethal. So that's one thing I loved about him, man. And I think Kay Cunningham has a lot of that in him at a young age, just knowing when to step up to scoring, when to get to the line, when to get his shot, when to get everybody else's shot, when to be aggressive, when to pull back. You know what I'm saying? So with Saddiq Bey, I think is the number one priority this season is to get him off fast this year. Get him going fast. Call plays from early on. Get him in the rhythm. And I think you will reap the benefits and wins and losses. You'll reap the benefits, in the game. So I think he should be the shot. He should be the shot. He should be the shot. He should be at the top two at taking the most shots. And I think the same thing for Marvin Bagley. If you're gonna put him out there, you need to call plays and post plays for him. You need to do more than pick and roll. You need to exploit his back to the basket game a lot. But that's another video. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit my link tree. Check me out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Make sure you guys rate me on Spotify. Appreciate that. And listen. But other than that, check out Detroit Pistons Top playlist for more videos like this. Peace.